So let's have the formula in unit price also for VLOOKUP function. What we will do is we will use this formula itself, copy this, we'll do Control C here, and I'll come here by clicking in this cell and press Control V. Now if you see there is a formula here, there is an error here. First let's examine the formula which we copied. It says if D12 is empty, which is D12 is this cell, that means it is selecting a wrong cell. Why is this? Every Excel formula is a formula with relative cell position. What does that mean? It means when we wrote the formula in this, we selected if B12 is equal to empty. What it meant to Excel is if the cell on your immediate left is equal to empty. That means when we copied this formula in this cell, it is going to look for immediate left cell which is here. So most of the time when you write formulas and you copy the formula elsewhere in the sheet, it will take relative cell position. Therefore we have to edit this formula. There are ways to have absolute cell positions, but those will not be applicable in this particular case. I will explain to you in a different module. So let's correct this formula. We want Excel to look for product ID cell which is B12. So I'm going to come here in the formula bar, click here and edit this to B12, and in the VLOOKUP formula also I'm going to edit D12 to B12. The table array is correct. So if you see, for example, the table array remains B to G in sheet 1 of price list. So let's go to price list. Price list, it is range B to G of sheet 1, which is correct. So we don't have to do any editing in this portion of the formula. The next parameter is column index number 4. So column index for unit price is 6 from the product ID. So we are going to edit that and make it 6. Now there is an error which says value. That means the value computed by this formula is an error because of this condition. What we have done is we have put a condition that if B12 is empty, then this cell should also be empty. Because B12 is empty, this cell is also empty and not a number. And because it is not a number format, you cannot perform operation on a non-number cell, and that's why you have received this error. To correct this, what we will do is we will simply change this to, we will say if B12 is empty, then put 0 here, not empty. So we are going to change this, and now this error is gone. So this is how you eliminate errors based on situation to situation. We will copy this formula once again down till the end of the quotation main table, and we will apply the accounting format for this. So let's test our formulas now. I'm going to enter a product ID. I have used small letters instead of capital. So the VLOOKUP formula, this doesn't matter, small or capital letters. We can also go to the Excel sheet and add by copying and pasting the product ID in your quotation. Here there are no quantities, so that's why the total cell was empty. This is how you can use a quotation template with VLOOKUP formula to eliminate more typing and also to eliminate possible errors in terms of product description and price. In case you are using this particular quotation template which has cost details, it's up to you how you want to use the VLOOKUP formula, whether you want to pick the unit price from the price list or you want to pick the unit cost from your cost table and then calculate the unit price using a formula, or you can pick the unit price from the price list, pick the unit cost from your cost table and directly calculate GP. So decide how you want to use it and play with VLOOKUP formula.